Okay, welcome again to our class. Okay, as you know, my name is Bambang Irawan. I will be your lecturer, yeah, for this course that we call it agroforestry. Okay, since it is the first meeting of our class, so I would like to, for this meeting, I would like to introduce about the agroforestry course itself, and also I would like to talk about concept and also scope of agroforestry in the second part of the course. Yeah, as you know that we already implement the blended learning system. We divided the class into two, yeah, offline class and also online class. So hopefully both of you, yeah, even in the online or offline class, you can learn also try to understand the course properly. Okay, so to enrich your understanding of the agroforestry, so I will upload also this course, yeah, in the YouTube, so you can may access to the YouTube, and so you may learn also not only during this the time of the start of the course, but also it is possible for you to access in your leisure time also in the different at the different opportunity. Yeah. So uh, for the first part, as I mentioned before, that I would like to introduce about the agroforestry, the module handbook of the agroforestry. For the complete information of the module handbook of this course, not only for this course, actually, not only for agroforestry, but also another course. Other course you may also access in our website. You may check the Kehutanan Unjai ACID, yeah. You try to find also using the Google, what is the Google search or another searching machine. Okay, so yeah, agroforestry, it is as you know, this for you for the undergraduate program. For it is will it is teach on the even semester on the sixth semester, as you most of you already in this sixth semester. So this is that we call it compulsory subject. It means that all of you, all of the forestry student of the forestry department or the forestry study program at the university, should take this course. Okay, so the class or the course will be take place using English mostly, because we are, as you know, that you are the in the A class. It means that we will use the English as the language, official language of this class. But it is also possible in some cases, for example, that the class will be take place also in Indonesian. But I really encourage you to use English for our communication. Yeah, you will have also opportunity to practice your English. Okay, we have several lecturers, as I mentioned before, and for this class, I will take the part of the class and also with Ibu Rice Muryunika. Okay, so I will teach. I will have a class for the first meeting today, and then I will come again on the after the mid semester, and Bu Rice Muryunika will take the class for the second course until to the mid semester. Okay, so. How about the activity of our class of agroforestry class? Yeah, so we divide it into four different activities. Yeah, the first is lecture and discussion structure. The second is structures activities, and the third is individual project, and also we have also practical work. All of these four activities will take place about not about yes. It will take place 14 time, yeah, for each of them, and we have different time for each of the activity. For example, lecture and discussion will take place about 100 minutes. Structure activities, it will take place about 120 minutes, as the same as the individual project. And we have also about 170 minutes for the practical work. So for the lecture and discussion and practical work, we will arrange this meeting every week. Yeah, we will arrange it. But for the structure and also individual activities, is possible for you to arrange the time by yourself. Okay, during the week. Okay. So how about the workload for this? We already calculated how many hours actually you have to spend uh, to implement or to take this course. It is about more or less about 123 hours for in this semester. Okay, so this is including the, like as mentioned before, lecture and discussion about 23.3, our structured activity was 28 hours, the same with individual project, and also practical work almost 40 hours. And we have also examination about 4 hours for the mid semester, also for the final semester or semester examination. For the practical work and also for the for the structured activity and also individual activity, what is the task, it will combine between the task, written task, but also possible for you to make to develop a video, as also we also conducted also several times during the last semester. So what is the requirement to have examination or to pass this course is at least you have to attend the lecture and also discussion about 75%, and we have, but however you have to attend the practical course for 100%. So there is no reason, there is no excuse for not attending the practical course. If, for example, you have some problem to attending practical work due to some something that you cannot afford, something like that, so you may inform us or inform Bu teacher, and you will take another opportunity to take the practical course. So it means that it is for you, it is obligatory you attend the practical course for 100%. Okay, so this is the module handbook. What is module objective? Yeah, intended learning outcome that you want to achieve. Yeah, for you, for the student, it is including the attitude, knowledge, and also the skill. What is the attitude that we have to achieve for this course is that you should have to able to demonstrate a long life learner attitude, ethic, discipline, obey the law enforcement responsibility, and has entrepreneur and also a professional spirit in daily life and profession. So this is the attitude, the common attitude we have to achieve, not only, of course, not only from this agroforestry, but also combining with the another course that you already take before and also for the future. And how about the knowledge that you have to achieve? The first is student know and understand the scope of the agroforestry system. I will give you the information and knowledge about this in very short, yeah, briefly. And the second is student know and understand the basic principle of agroforestry management and development. Also recognize methodology for diagnosing and planning for agroforest management and know how to use them. So this is the course will be the subject will also related to this understanding, also the knowledge, of course. Okay. And what is the third of the learning outcome that you have to achieve is the student know and understand the basic principle of agroforestry model, simulation, and its use in the management and development of the agroforestry system. So it's in this knowledge is the student not only understanding about the basic principle, but have to develop, for example, model simulation and the use of the management and development of the agroforestry system itself. Then how about the skill? The skill of the student that we have to achieve is that student able to choose the species and design of the agroforestry system. So it means that you may design and also choose what kind of species that you want to plant, and also the design of the agroforestry you want to implement in the field, for example. And the second, what is the skill of the student that we have to achieve? The student are able to manage the agroforestry system. Sorry, agroforestry practice. How we are so this learning outcome intended learning outcome we inform you because this is the what is will be used for me and also for the by the lecturer to design the examination, because mostly the examination will directly related to the intended learning outcome that we want to achieve for the each of the course. In this case is for the agroforestry course. So please understand and also read again this intended learning outcome, and you will understand you will based on this and based on this intended learning outcome, you may design also what is the knowledge and also skill that you have to develop you, so you can pass also the examination both in the what is the mid semester and also semester examination. So okay, so as I mentioned before, that we more or less has about 16 meeting, including 2 examination for the mid semester and also semester examination. For the course itself, for the content of course itself, we will have about 14 times meeting, as I already mentioned you before. What is the content of this 14 time of the meeting? The first is about agroforestry concept and scope. Yeah, so I will inform also about advantages and also disadvantages of agroforestry system. It will take place about 100 minutes of the lecture, 120 minutes for the structured activity, 120 minutes for the individual project, and it is about 170 minutes for the practical work. For the second content, the subject is agroforestry system in Indonesia. And the third is agroforestry system in the world. So we do not only inform and provide you the knowledge about the agroforestry in Indonesia, but also in the world. So you will have also global insight about the agroforestry, not only Indonesia, but also in the global that already implemented by the global community. So the fourth content is about classification and pattern of combination of agroforestry component. It will take place about 2 time of meeting. So we have 200-minute lecture. And the next is the competition and facilitation on the agroforestry system. It will take place about 1 time of the meeting. And the next is species selection and the design of agroforestry. Okay, so we will inform you, providing knowledge about how we select the species and how to develop the agroforestry system. So the content it will be take place about 3 times of the meeting. So more or less we will have 300 meeting lecture, 360 minutes of the structured activity, and we have about 510 minutes of the practical work. The next is about the socio-economic and cultural aspect of agroforestry. So we will have about 1 times of meeting. And the next is the role of a local ecological knowledge in the agroforestry system. And then we will also have this is 1 time meeting. And the next of the content is about agroforestry management and development. Okay, so this is about 2 times of the meeting. And the last is about the implementation of agroforestry and the multi-business of the forestry, because we just for the forestry department, Indonesian our forestry department just released that we call the scheme of the multi-business for forestry. So I think is agroforestry is one of the what is the system and the model that is possible to be implemented under this multi-business forestry system. Okay, so we have this all the content. Hopefully this all of the content after you study and learn about this for the content, you will also pass and you'll be able to achieve the intended learning outcome that I already mentioning before. Okay, so this is the next part about the study and examination requirement and from the examination. So we have 7 assessment method. As I mentioned before, that we have individual projects. So each of you should have to conduct also finish a certain project. We will inform you later about the project. It is depend on the lecture, of course. I will keep also the project, as also some of the project may be developing the video and uploaded to YouTube. Maybe also asking you also provide or also to finish or to conduct to do another project. And we have also group project. So it means that we will divide you in certain group of the student, and you should conduct the project in a group. We have also seminar and also presentation. We have also the practical work. We have also report of the practical work. We have also mid-semester examination and also semester examination. Okay, so for each of this assessment method, we have what is the weight of the assessment. For example, for the individual project, it is about 10% out of the total grade that you will have. Group assignment is 500%, seminar presentation is about 10%, report of practical work it is about 20%, practical work it is about 15%, mid-semester it is about 17%, as semester examination about 25%. This is the distribution. with how we assess you and to provide you the final grade for each of you. So okay, and this is the reading list. So this is the literature, the book that is also possible for you to enrich your understanding about agroforestry, because I'm really sure that understanding the agroforestry is not enough just studying, just listening to the course that the lecturer provided, but you have to learn by yourself. This is the reason why we have also that, as mentioned before, you have the structured activity and also the independent activities. You use this time to find another knowledge, information, something like that related to the agroforestry from different resources. This is the book that possible for you to access. Yeah, we have about 9 books that is possible related to the agroforestry. Another resource or the knowledge that's possible also for you to find or to get is from the internet. So it's so many information related to the agroforestry that provided by the what is the internet, yeah, by several several experts, several institutions, something like that. But make sure that what is the information is really from the expert or the from the what is the really well known, or the legal institution, something like that, institution, something like that. So you will have already what is the proper knowledge related to the agroforestry. Okay, so we come to the second part of our course. So the first part of this second part is, the next part is we are talking about what is agroforestry itself. So many, yeah, 100 maybe, if you try to find what is the meaning agroforestry, depend on it's the expert, something like that, institute, something like that. But mostly I just provide you 3. Yeah, it is based on the Nordvik, yeah, Coe and Sinclair 2019, and also from the NAIR and also from the ICRA, because I think even there are so many definition and the meaning of the agroforestry, but mostly what is the definition and what the meaning of the agroforestry, more or less also the same. Okay. So if you see what is the meaning of the agroforestry according to the Van Nordvik, so Coe and also Sinclair, that agroforestry is land use that combine aspect of agriculture, forest and forestry. Okay, so why we call it agro and forestry. Okay, because agroforestry come from agronomy, agriculture, and forestry come from forestry. So this is the combination of the agriculture and forestry, including the agricultural use of the trees. So including also how we use the tree itself. Okay, so we have this is the what is very simple and meaning of the agroforestry. While for NAIR, for example, he tried to propose the meaning agroforestry as that the system of land use, integrated land use system, yeah, integrated and land use system that consists of the aspect of the that has the social and ecological aspect. So it means that when we combining also the implementing the agroforestry, not only considering ecological aspect but also social aspect also, that combining the trees, yeah, pepohonan, I mean trees, and also the agricultural crop, including also animal husbandry, and in some case also bee, also fish, and something like that. So this is the combination, the complex combination between the forestry itself, tree as mentioned here, also agriculture in the this broad sense. Yeah, in this case it means not only for the agriculture crop, but also from the animal husbandry, fishery, bees, and so something like that. And also this combination integrated farm system can be in the same time, or in the sequence, or in the different time, but in one location, on one side. So So all this combination it become really integrated in one unit of the land that can provide it the total what is the total production of the plant and also for the animal it's for the animal, yeah, as the optimal and also in the sustainable way. So from this near understand what is the definition of the agroforestry. You can see here at least we have trees here. We have also agriculture, plant crop, yeah. It is possible to have the animal husbandry, including also fishery, also bees that can be planted in one unit of land and can be produced optimally between the what is the plant and also the animal production in the sustainable way. Okay, so this is understand meaning of the agroforestry according to the NER. Is it so for the Van Nordwijk, even it is simple what is definition of the agroforestry, it mean also agriculture in this case, in the meaning of that providing by the Van Nordwijk. Actually it is also agriculture in the broad sense. Okay, it is also including the animal husbandry, including fishery, and also including some aspect of another aspect of agriculture. So it means not only agriculture in the what is narrow sense, but it is in the agriculture as the broad sense. Okay. Okay, the next of the terminology or the definition of the agroforestry also provided by Luxley actually, but it's also recognized by the ICRAF. Yeah, so this is the what is the agroforestry in the meaning is that this is also, yeah, this is system, yeah, this is integrated, yeah, integrated land use that combine woody species, including trees, yeah, herb, bamboo, rattan, and some other what is species, plant species, with the non-woody species. Yeah, in this case can be possible by pasture. Okay, it is also possible combined by the animal husbandry and also fish and also bees. Yeah, and this what is the combination of unit land area integrated land use system that interact ecologically and economically, that provide economically and ecologically among the what is woody species and with other components. So from this, only for this definition of agroforestry, I think it is really clear that okay, that agroforestry is very simple, and also simple way to mention is that agroforestry, this combination with the forestry with the agriculture, or with the woody species with non-woody species, including possible the what is animal husbandry, fishery, bees, and some other what is possible component of the agriculture itself. Okay, so it is if we make the very simple graph here, you can see here what is the black part here. Actually, this is a different type of the agroforestry. This is for the simple way. This is the first circle. It is forestry. The second simple circle is agriculture, and this is it is animal husbandry. So combination between forestry with animal husbandry, for example, this F plus P is mean silvopastura. This combination with what is the fish forest and also the animal husbandry. And the combination with the forestry with the agriculture itself is that we call it the agri-silviculture. Yeah, this is forestry and agriculture in narrow sense. Okay, it's also possible the combination with the agriculture with the fishery, animal husbandry, of course. But it's not, this A plus B is not agroforestry, because agroforestry should contain the forest. Yeah, so this is the main component of the forest agroforestry. They have to has forest or woody species inside the what is the land use management, something like that. Okay, so it is possible the forestry combine the animal husbandry, but it is possible to develop agroforestry between the combination of the agriculture with the animal husbandry without without including the forestry in the system. Okay, so if we combine all of this, we call it agro-silvopastura. Okay, here in the system at least we have 2-3 subcomponents from the component of the forestry, agriculture, and also animal husbandry. Okay, so the forestry, of course, is mostly for the woody species. That it is the plant is mostly is produce the wood, the use of the wood. For the agriculture is also another of the what is production of the agriculture. Okay, and it is not only about not only this type of the agroforestry. It is also possible that we call it another another type, another design is that we call it silvofishery. What is silvofishery? This combination between the component of agroforestry with the fishery. Okay, if you have, for example, the tree, you plant a tree in the certain area or unit area, and inside this unit area, you also raise the fish, for example. This is the combination that we call it silvofishery. It is also possible that I also mentioned before that it is also we have the bee culture. Yeah, we using the bee, bee to produce the honey, for example. Yeah, and we combine with the forestry that we call it apiculture. This is also not another different time. Actually, so many times different type combination of this. What is the different subcomponent of agroforestry that will also different type, also different name of the agroforestry itself. So for the next subject, for the next content, we will learn also about the different type and also different different pattern of the agroforestry. Okay, so this is just for the introduction about the concept agroforestry itself. Okay, so what is the main component that we in the agroforestry? So we can land use system and agroforestry. So the first is that the land use, the system of land use is developed by the human. Okay, why this is called agroforestry? It means the natural it's developed or what is created by the nature. It's not we cannot call it the agroforestry in this context. Okay. The second is implement also the technology. Of course, the level of technology is different, very simple technology into high technology in this case. It means that since we combine so many different type, different characteristic of the plant, animal, or something like that, so we need the technology to understand how to design it and how to choose the species or to how to develop the design. So in this case, in this context that we call it that one of the main component of the agroforestry we have to implement the technology. Okay. The third component of the agroforestry is the there is a component of the what is annual and also perennial and also maybe biennial of the plant. Okay, the crop itself. So there is annual and also annual crop, perennial crop, also maybe biennial crop, and also possible to combine with the animal husbandry and also with the bees, fish, something like that. Okay, to improve also the productivity. The fourth component of the agroforestry, main component of agroforestry, is that it is possible with the combination is exactly in the same time or in the sequence of the time. Okay, but still in one unit land or one unit management. Okay, and the last point of the main component of the agroforestry is there is an interaction among the ecological, social, and socio-economic aspects. So ecological interaction is between what is the species that we integrated in one unit area, and also for the social aspect, it's possible to use the social of the what is the smallholder or the farmer that involved in the agroforestry system, and also for the economic, because if we use the agroforestry system, we do not only considering the economic or harvesting or economic value in one's time, but it's also in different different time, also different period, something like that. So this is what is a five main component of the agroforestry that that we have to understand. Okay, so while according to Lundgren and the Reintry in 1982, he mentioned that at least seven main character of the agroforestry. The first is agroforestry should consist of at least two different type of plant or crop. yeah, and one of them at least this is woody species. Okay, so at least two, but one of them at least has uh, is a woody species. Why we call it? Because it is called it forestry. Okay, as I mentioned before, forestry species should include in the system to be an agroforestry system. Okay, and the second main character of the characteristic of the agroforestry is cycle of the agroforestry should be more than 1 year. Yeah, because we use the woody species. So I think most of the woody species, perennial crop, if the cycle is more than 1 year. And the third is has an interaction economic ecology. Also, what is the main component people also mentioning about this, yeah, between the woody and non-woody species. Okay, and the fourth is has at least two, yeah, kind of product or multi products, yeah, more than one product. For example, product can be used for the what is the wood for the animal husbandry, for the what is the fire energy, and for the energy, yeah, fire woods, and also producing the what is fruit, yeah, for the medicine, latex, also producing wood, of course. Also, in the system of forestry should produce more than one product. Okay, the fifth is minimal has one, yeah, service function, yeah, more than one, yeah, not only for the economical, for example, but also has the ecological function, for example, for the what the windbreak, yeah, for example, for the shading of the tree, and shading, yeah, for another species. It's all possible to enrich the to improve the fertility of the soil, some and some other function. So in the agroforestry, not only has one function, but should be also has multi-function also. Okay, not only for the economic, but also has the ecological. For example, for the windbreak, as mentioned before, for the shade trees, for the what is to enrich the soil fertility, and some other. Maybe also for the what the water balance, and also for the to what is to regulate the microclimate, something like that. This is the what is in the agroforestry system. The sixth is the since what is mostly the in the tropical region, agroforestry is run is conducted by smallholder, the village, something like that, with the low input. Okay, so how we try to improve what is the production, the productivity of the land is by we manipulate the biomass. Yeah, we produce the organic compound. Yeah, organic 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 compound, and this organic is organic compound, and organic compound we use as the what is the manure. Okay, for the to the system itself. We use optimize the what is the waste after the harvesting. For example, we put back the organic material inside the to the to the site, yeah, to the unit system, and to enrich and also to improve the productivity of the land. Yeah, we will discuss again about this, the what is the facilitation that will maybe developed by the agroforestry system, especially when in the case of the organic compound, organic material that provided by the agroforestry system. The seventh is the system should be at least uh, has what is the biological structure and function, and economic is much more complex compared to the monoculture. Yeah, as as also that we will talk later that there is at least two system, two type of the agroforestry system. That is simple agroforestry system, also the complex agroforestry system. So for the as simple as the simplest agroforestry system at least has more complex compared to monoculture system. Okay, even the simplest one of the agroforestry. Okay, as I mentioned before, this at least has two different type of the crop of the plant. Okay, this is seven main character of the agroforestry. You may learn again listen again about on this, and you may learn try to find also another resources to improve your understanding about the agroforestry system. Okay, this is the proposed by Deforesta et al. 2000. How, for example, the development of the agroforestry. Yeah, for example, you can hear here. This is the garden before it's planted by the people, by the people in the area. For example, they cut the tree before and also just remove also they left also some important tree. For example, here, for example, Petai, Parkia Spesa trees in under the what is in their kebun, for example, their garden. They plant also another trees, plant here, crop, something like that, and then the crop is grow. It can be mixed garden, something like that. This is combination between the new planted trees or plant with the the indigenous plant that already grew before, and also according with the time, yeah, the system is much more complex, and the plant the trees will become bigger, something like that, and can be the mixed garden that we call it here is agroforestry. This is just the simple way explanation how the agroforestry also develop. You may also try to find another information resources regarding to the how the agroforestry is developed. Okay, in the sum of the how is the position agroforestry under our land use management system? So you can see here we have the natural forest. Yeah, in the case of the forestry, for example, it is a natural forest, and we have also planted forest here, and this is also we have agricultural land. We of course we have also another land use here for the infrastructure industry, something like that. Okay, but for the regarding to the agriculture and forestry, we have three at least they have three system of the land use system. For the planted forest, for example, it is by human. We have agroforestry as plantation forestry. Okay, we do not talk about this. We have talked with in the different course, of course. And this is the agroforestry. Okay, agroforestry is one part of the planted forest. Because as mentioned before, the agroforestry should be developed by man in this case. Okay, so in this agroforestry, we have simple agroforestry with the minimal two type of the plant crop. With one of them is must be the woody species, and also we have also complex agroforestry. It is multi-stratum agroforest system. Okay, and here you can see here the agroforestry is mostly will be implemented in the social forestry. As you know that Indonesia, for example, we give opportunity for the smallholder to manage the forest under the scheme that we call it social forestry. And agroforestry is one of the method when under the system, one of the patterns, something like that, is also possible potentially used and implemented under the social forestry scheme. Okay. Okay, this is the one several example how if you want to how the scope of the concept is to understand the scope and the concept of the agroforestry in some example of the what is the implementation of the agroforestry in several regions in the world. For example, for this subject you will also learn later during on the third course, yeah, third meeting, yeah, with Bu Linche. This is just for the short information about. For example, this is that actually agroforestry already implemented in the East and also Eastern Africa, for example. This is different type of the tree species that they already combined. For example, is eucalyptus, corymbia. They use also Mangifera indica, also avocado, yeah, Persea america. They use also acacias as the source of charcoal, fodder also for the feeding the animal, and also they use also some species to enrich the soil fertility. Yes, for example, the Paiderbia albida, something like that. This is the three species that combined mostly by the people in the East and the Southern Africa. So Mostly the system is mostly include the indigenous and also exotic tree species. And you may I think you already understand about indigenous and exotic trees in this case. Yeah, okay, so but there is a trend that there is a farmer in mostly, yeah, replace the indigenous to the with the exotic one, because mostly the people that believe that the exotic fish species is produce much more production, has more productivity compared to the indigenous tree species. Okay, of course, this also have also ecological impact also, of course, yeah, to the ecosystem there. Okay. And this is in the humid tropic of West and also Central Africa. Yeah, so how they implement the agroforestry there is that we call it home garden. This is a perennial tree crop-based system also possible. It is using cocoa, for example, coffee, oil palm, also rubber. And there's also slash and burn agriculture, yeah, with where high value space for timber and non-timber product are retained. So it means that, as I mentioned before, it's also applied also in Indonesia, that mostly the people will cut the unused or low or less commercial tree, but they will retain the high commercial tree space. And this in case also happen in the humid tropic of West and also Central Africa. Okay. Another is slash and burn agriculture. It is perladangan berpindah in our case before, also implemented, also applied also in Indonesia, also happen also in Indonesia. I mean, okay. The another time is improve fellow, yeah, using for example the red Calliandra, yeah, Leucona, Leucospala. This is mostly the leguminosae tree species, as you mentioned. You know that legum is providing also the able to fix the free nitrogen from the atmosphere that become the nitrogen can be available for the trees. Yeah, I don't want to mention more about that. You already understand about that. Also, another type is boundary planting, yeah, mostly in the hilly areas, yeah, and also small wood lot with eucalyptus species, or maybe we use the Prunus africa, and also possible using Grevillea robusta. This is a small wood lot, yeah, that developed by the people in the humid tropic of West and Central Africa. As the part of the implementation of the agroforestry. And it is another example that we can learn from the Latin America, for example. It's already practiced 1,000 years old. Yeah? And the same also in case in Indonesia, and Asia, and Africa, something like that. I just very simply to say that actually agroforestry already developed by for the people, and then enriched by the expert, to improve the functional of the agroforestry. Yeah? But actually, it is not the people learning from the expert, that actually in the different way. Actually, the expert actually learn from the local people. Okay, because they already implement this agroforestry system for 1,000, maybe 1,000 of years. Okay. So another example, one example is cacao and coffee system. This is combination with cacao and coffee system. So it's possible using the silvopastura, this combination with forestry with the animal husbandry, using also tree fellows, yeah, improve or otherwise in Sweden, Sweden agriculture is published by Kota 2017, Smith et al. 1999. Home garden also the same, published by Paddock and De Jong, and also native tree and shrub in the field boundaries and along contour line in mountain areas. So you can see, you have to understand that how is the smart is the people, yeah, they use the tree as the borders, yeah, to fill as the border along the contour. Why they have to develop it? Because they want to reduce or minimize the erosion, soil erosion in the mountain areas. Yeah, how can you imagine this is how the people is really smart, yeah, to solve their own problem. Okay, without some of them maybe it has a low level of education, something like that, but it's really smart. Okay. Okay, this is an example in South Asia, for example. Yeah, for example, poplar-based commercial agroforestry that can be found in India, fruit orchard, home garden, so cardamom and alder mixture in Bhutan, India, and Nepal. Tree and shrub fodder production, this for the animal, supporting animal husbandry, silvopastoral system, coastal shelter belt in India and Sri Lanka, shifting cultivation in Sri Lanka, example, tree interpose on a farmland, Taungya, this Taungya in India and Sri Lanka, and also tea and coffee agroforestry. This example of the South Asia practical that already conducted by the people in the South Asia. How about the Southeast Asia in our region, for example, almost the same. Yeah, we have the high diversity of home garden, improve fellow as also before in Philippines, for example, using the Leucaena. This one of the, as also mentioned before, the what is the Leguminosae. Agroforest, jungle rubber, for example, in Sumatra, in Jambi, example, it is one good example of the agroforestry what is can be found, for example, in Sumatra and Kalimantan. We have also Taungya system in the Thailand, Tumpang Sari in the teak or pine in Indonesia, something like that. Yeah, we have also tree planting while spacing, open field agriculture. Yeah. For example, this is forest tree system. Yeah, this combination with the rice and the tree species. Yeah, in the Philippines, using salt, for example, sloping agricultural land technology. They already implementing the technology in the what is sloping area. Yeah, using, for example, hedgerow planting, alley cropping, and something like that. It's also possible to implement the boundary planting around the farm in the field. For example, for the trees in Indonesia. Yeah, for the trees is Indonesia and also in the Philippines. So in a very what is simple way, actually, he also published by DGEC 2012 that they mentioned that the coffee production, national production, is 96% is from the agroforest system. For the cacao is 92% is from the agroforestry system. For the rubber, it's more or less about 80% is from agroforestry, and for the palm oil is 39%. But we have to check about this palm oil, okay? Whether it is really true that 39% of the palm is produced from the agroforestry. Yeah, but we have to check because we just trying also to introduce actually agroforestry for the oil palm plantation. But in this publication mentioning about Indonesian what is the oil palm production from the agroforestry, and what the tea it is about 29%. Okay. Okay, so for the future, as I also mentioned before, is agroforestry has become the one of the land-based strategies that implemented by Indonesian government to mitigate the climate change. Okay, adaptation of the climate change. Yeah, so this is the using the agroforestry, and also as you mentioned, it's also possible, highly potential possible to be implemented under the social forestry program. Okay, so the next part is I would like to talking about the advantage and disadvantage of agroforestry. Of course, it is some only that I try to figure out. The first advantage of agroforestry is that, of course, improve the ecological function. Including biodiversity, it is clear, land fertility improvement by providing the organic compound and also improve the microorganism activities, keeping also water balance, also the climate, microclimate at least, yeah. Regulate the humidity, temperature, also sunlight, something like that. So this is the what is the advantage of the agroforestry. I will show you some of the research regarding to the ecological function, improving the comparison between the ecological function between what is the forest and also agriculture, agroforestry in this case, and also monoculture system for the next slide. Okay. The second is reduce the risk of the farmer. Why this reduce risk? Because what is the income of the farmer is not only from one species, from mono species, mono source of the income. So by implementing agroforestry, if some case, for example, there is a failure of the harvest, there is some maybe due to the disease, pest, something like that, what is the failure of the for the production, something like that, the farmer still get what is another income, other income from another trees, plant or crop species. And also not for the failure of the production, maybe for the what is the decreasing of the price, something like that. So we will using the agroforestry because they will have different type of the resources of the income. So we will what is trade off between one to another source of the income. Okay. The third in income distribution, to increase the income distribution. So by implementing agroforestry, we can choose the species that can provide the short-term production and long-term income for the farmer. We can also choose the species that can provide a regular income for the farmer, something like that. So implementing agroforestry means that not the farmer not only depend on for the one source of the income, but also different sources of the income. So we will reduce the risk and also the what is to improve the income distribution. Okay. And the fourth is improve land productivity. Of course, the agroforestry, we plant not only one species, we use also some species, niches in species that actually not used by only. If we want plant, we plant only one species, but that used by another three species. We will talk about how what is improved productivity from the what is the agroforestry system for the next course. Also we will also dealing with this system. But this is in the context is that in one unit we not only producing one product, but we produce another product. In this agroforestry we also even we have competition, of course, but we have also facilitation, something like that. We will talk about this, yeah, again, okay, for the next course, of course, the next subject. Okay, the fifth is improve like quality of the farmer and the family member. How we can agroforestry improve the improve the life quality? Because as mentioned, it will reduce the risk, increase the income distribution, improve land quality, land productivity. It means also will also improve the what is the income of the farmer. And also by implementing agroforestry, you can provide also what is the source of food, the source of energy locally with the high quality. Even maybe we can implement also what is smart agriculture, agroforestry, something like that, that will provide food much more healthier compared to if you buy from the supermarket or market, something like that. Okay, because due to the what is the use of the what is the chemical substances for during the production of the trees. Okay, so it means that agroforestry is possible to improve the life quality. And what is the disadvantage of agroforestry? Of course, it is require knowledge and skill to design, and also require skill to manage the agroforestry properly. Yeah, if you want to develop the agroforestry really in the proper way, I mean, not only to increasing the biodiversity, increasing the ecological function, but also increasing the economical value, or also increasing the social value of the agroforestry. Okay. Of course, some disadvantage, also some is it also possible. You may also try to find another disadvantage of the agroforestry system. Okay, this is another. It is example research result that compiled by Jan Klaff et al. 2016. This is Jan Klaff is. This is research under the CRC9NCO project. This is research cooperation within Jambi University, Bogor Agriculture University, and also Tadoluku University with the Göttingen University. This is the compilation you can see here. We have 4 different land use: forest, jungle rubber, rubber plantation, oil palm plantation. So jungle rubber is represented the agroforestry as I already mentioned before. You can see here the natural owners. From these 4 different land use, the only jungle rubber is really close to the forest. Okay, this is related to forest bird, indigenous trees, common weed, absent, something like that. Okay, this is also the same. Yeah, we are talking about the species richness. In this case of 3 species: understory plant, bird, litter in invertebrate, termite, and Testa amoeba, archaea, and bacteria. You can see here the jungle rubber is really close to the forest remnant. Also, the genetic diversity also show this the what is the almost the same here. It's not significantly different. It means what is the meaning? You can see here that agroforestry is in the case of the biodiversity, something like that, really close to the forest ecosystem. If we compare to the, for example, this monoculture, rubber and plantation is significantly different. Okay. It's also the stability in climatic condition also is also, you can see, even it is different, statistically different, but it is really still close to the forest ecosystem. As I mentioned before, that agroforestry can also play in the mitigation of climate, yeah, microclimate, but if we plant in a very large area, it become a significant impact to the climate mitigation, not only for the humidity, temperature, but also in the soil itself. Okay. Soil process and functioning also the same as before, as I mentioned before, that by implementing agroforestry will increase also what is that we call it the organic compound and also the microorganism activity, because as you know that, as mentioned before, that soil fertility is not only related to the chemical substances of the soil, but also related to the biological fertility and also the physical fertility. It means that implementing the agroforestry will improve the microorganism activity, improve the biological fertility, and will also improve what is physical fertility, and the next will also increase the chemical for fertility, because the activity of the microorganism will also provide the nutrient for the plant itself. And this is again regarding to nutrient leaching fluxes. You can see here jungle rubber and forest is really the same. It's the rubber plantation. Yeah, in this so it's mean that agroforestry can be maintained, also keep the nutrient. Yeah, nutrient is not lost. Yeah, because leaching is loss of the nutrient. It is different. The oil palm, for example, it is have high leaching. Yeah, fluxes. You can see here, for example, this is for the nitrogen, for example, P, for example, it is also quite high. For the S, sulfur also high, Ca, Mg also high, and also something like that. So this is clear proof that what is the agroforestry is can maintain the what is the nutrient inside the soil much better compared to monoculture system. This is also example how the what is sorry, the agroforestry can maintain, also play a role in the water, yeah, managing the water. This is the publication by Tadigan 2015, how decreasing of the base flow index, yeah, in Jambi, in air Gemuruh, Muara Tembesi, and Muara Kidis, decreasing to the time. Why? Because this is what is the decreasing of the forest cover and increasing what is area for the monoculture plantation, mostly for the rubber plantation and also the oil palm plantation. How about this is another research, what is result related to the microorganism. You can see here, what is the interesting here, this is the control monoculture, is also monoculture. In SIG, it means that there is three species. This is mixed planting. This is the agroforestry based on the oil palm. So we enrich the oil palm plantation with 6 different tree species. Okay, we plant the durian trees, and then jengkol, durian, Jupiter, jengkol, parkia, Archidendron. We plant Parkia speciosa, we plant Sorea, Leprosula, we plant also Jelutung, yeah, Dera Costurata, when we have plant also Sungkai, okay. Peronima carnation, okay. From this study, you can see here that is the clear, even it's not significantly different, that increasing the subprotop, yeah, microorganism subprotop. It means subprotop, it means that microorganism that has a relation with the decomposition. Why this increasing with this increasing the biodiversity, diversity of tree diversity? It means that the agroforestry can also improve the what is the abundance of the saprotroph microorganism. And also you can see here, not only increasing the saprotroph microorganism, but also decreasing the patrotroph microorganism. Patrotroph is microorganism possible what is the agent of the disease of the plant or the tree or some animal, yeah, in the unit area. Okay, this is also indication that how the agroforestry is can be increase the what is the microorganism abundant in the soil. Okay, and this is also a study conducted by Nurdiansyah et al. Published Nurdiansyah et al. 2016. This is correlation between the diversity and the biological control. What is the main what is the result of this? Yeah, this study says the higher attack predation present in plantains surrounded by more diverse ecosystem. It means that the biological control who control the pathogen in the nature will be increased. The attack, the predation of the agent of predation increase in the area with the diverse ecosystem. It means that since when we are implementing agroforestry system, we increase also biodiversity, increase also the plant, the diversity function, also something like that. So I'm really sure that this is also will increase also the predation attack to the pathogen. It means that we will also decrease what is the possibility of the pest and disease attack in our plantation, and also possible also to for us to reduce the use of pesticide, insecticide, and other to control the pest and disease. Okay, I think it is also quite good news. Yeah, good news for us. Yeah, how actually the diverse ecosystem play really quite really important role in the controlling the controlling the pathogen in the plantation in the one system. Okay. And this is a publication that published by Rahmani et al. 2021. It is show how the financial feasibility criteria between the monoculture and with the agroforestry combination. For example, the pattern one is monoculture of oil palm. The second pattern oil palm with the jengkol, yeah, Archidendron. Oil palm the patai, Parkia speciosa. Oil palm with the durian jupitinus. Or oil palm with the sungkai, Peronema carnation, or oil palm with the meranti, soraya, with the soraya, and oil palm with the julutong, or oil palm with the dera species. Okay, so this is the BC ratio. You can see here, this is IRR, something like that. You can see here the potential benefit compared. You can see here that mostly the pattern number 2 and number 7 is much higher compared to oil palm monoculture. It means that as I mentioned before, that the agroforestry system will be increase the land productivity, increase possible also to increase the income of the farmer. Okay, so this is the information, and you may also try to find the original paper that already mentioned before to improve and also to improve your understanding about the system. Okay. This is also again graph land use transformation system trade-off. You can see here. This is the forest. This is jungle rubber plantation, oil palm plantation. And jungle rubber is one type of agroforestry. Before, as mentioned before, you can see here for the left side. This is the green one. Is mostly for the ecological function. For example, local biodiversity, naturalness, stability in abiotic conditions, something like that, according to ecological function. But this is mostly for the economical function, also social function here. You can see here, agroforestry is in between the forest and also monoculture. So you want to have the high still biodiversity, but you still have the economical value. You have to implement the agroforestry system. Okay, you have to learn also Jan Clark. If you want, it's possible for me also to distribute the original paper also to you, yeah, because I'm also one of the author, I think, this publication. Okay, the last part, I think this is just the picture, the graph to show you the graph, yeah, the picture how to show you how what kind of different type of the agroforestry. Yeah, for example, this is in East Java example. This coffee planted between the banana tree and also pine, yeah. under the Perhutani, ya, Perhutani, ya. The Perhutani is a government company, okay, governmental company, okay, BUMN, okay. And this is the what is combination agroforestry between oil palm and also Jelutung, and also inside it's not only Jelutung, we have also coffee, yeah, in Sungai Beras in Jambi. Okay, this is developed by the people. You can see here the combination of them. Okay, this is the Pinang, yeah, area. This is the Jelutung, daerah Lewii, and this is the what is the we have what is the oil palm. We have also Depan, also the what is Lada, yeah, people on this in this agroforestry system. And this, as I mentioned before, this is our research plot. We try to enrich oil palm plantation using six different tree species. You can see here how what is the condition. It is, I think it is about 7 years old after planting. You can see here. And what is one of the interesting thing, it is the plot is do not is there is no weeding. Okay, it's already almost close to 7 years no weeding, but we cannot find quite what is excessive weed here. Because why? Because you can see here the canopy is already closed, so it is not possible for the weed to grow, yeah, under the canopy. Okay, you can see here also the what is the organic material is quite dense here. Okay, so it is improved also. This is, you can see here the canopy is already closed, and this is one of the our production. So in this plot is not only producing the what is the oil palm, but also producing another. For example, this is jengkol or Acidendrum, yeah, Passiflorum, and this is also the what is the size of the trees, yeah. And also not only the fruit, but it's actually we can produce also the wood inside in the same units employed with the oil palm. Okay, this is another example. We also invited so many guests, also visited by many guests to our plot. Okay, thank you very much. I think that's all. Okay, so if you have any question, you may when you may also add in the comment, or it's possible for you also to ask me during the meeting in the class. Okay, see you in the class. Don't forget, okay, to learn this subject, this course, this material is not enough for you to have good understanding on agroforestry. Just it is this just the initiation, okay, just to encourage you to learn more, to find another sources of knowledge, to understand more about agroforestry. Okay, and for your information, for this class, also for this course, for this your class also, that we will have also a subject that will be delivered by two professors from the Göttingen University. Okay, after the mid semester, I will inform about this this course later. Okay, thank you very much.